Welcome back to the Winter Major Expert Division qualifying round hole number 2. Here we're playing a Grizzly bounce up shot using a Kingmaker P3 plus 35% max. We're using Grizzly 9 numbers. You can play this with Grizzly 7 plus. You may even be able to play it with a lower level Grizzly. I'm not sure about the ball guide or the adjustment. Um, I know Grizzly 7 plus should be good. We're playing it with no spin, and we're going to set up with the tip of the ball guide aimed center cup, and it's going to be touching the line 2 lines below the hole. So when you're set up, you should be pointing straight at the hole, and then if you see here, there's a line here and a line here. So we're just touching or just short of the line 2 lines below the hole. That's what you want it to look like. If you noticed, what I was doing was I pushed up. You could see the ball guide has a little click in it, like it'll click forward, and then I pull it down just until it clicks back down. It's a small click, but that's what I'm looking for. So I want to set up just below the click, and you should be right where you need to be as far as the tip of the ball guide goes. And what that does is that helps me to not have to zoom in and look at the tip of my ball guide every time. If I find that little click, and I set up just below it, that's going to put the tip of my ball guide where I want it every time. So then I just have to look at the left and right, which makes it a little bit faster for me. So that's something you can check out. Besides that, there's definitely wind angles here. And basically, this bush right here is going to be our neutral angle for the most part. We're not quite using the whole bush. So if we look, my first line is going to be kind of just barely creeping into the right side of that bush or the left side of that bush. And then my second line, if I zoom in a little bit, there's this leaf that kind of comes up right here. That is what I'm looking at. That's going to give me my second line, right? And so anything in the middle, neutral. Anything to the left is tailwind. Anything to the right is considered crosswind. All right. I do have this broken down so that it's going to depend on wind strength and wind angle. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up, I'm turning, uh, getting my wind angle, and then I'll know my wind strength, and then I know what I need to do based on the tweaks needed. So if your wind is 7.0 to 7.6 in the tailwind, you add 0.1, 7.7 to 8.2 in the tailwind, you add 0.2 plus a click of underpower. If it is 8.3 to 8.8, you need to add 0.1 and use 3 clicks of underpower. 8.9 to 9.1 in the tailwind just needs 3 clicks of underpower. 7.0 to 7.6 in the neutral, add 0.1 to the adjustment. 7.7 to 8.2, add 0.2 and use 2 clicks of underpower. 8.3 to 8.8 is add 0.2 and use 2 clicks of underpower. And 8.9 to 9.1, you'll add 0.3 and use 3 clicks of underpower. If you have the crosswind 70 to 76, just add 0.2 to the adjustment. 7 to 8.2, add 0.3 to the adjustment. 8.3 to 8.8, add 0.3 and use a click of underpower. And then 8.9 to 9.1, you'll need to add 0.4 to the adjustment and use 2 clicks of underpower. You're going to want to pull this one straight, and if anything, favor a baby 59 flicker, I would say. Don't pull any 01 on this one. But generally, I'm trying to pull this as straight as possible. But if you have to favor one side over the other, I would definitely recommend that you favor the 1159 over the 1201, right? So here I've got crosswind 7.2. I added 0.2 to the adjustment. No curl, no underpower for this one. Just pull straight, try and center that ball and hit perfect. Hopefully you're walking away from hole number 2 with the hole-in-one. I have only tested this with Kingmaker, so if you play it with a wind 4 or a wind 5, you're certainly going to need to make some additional tweaks to either the elevation or the tweaks that I listed. But a real good shot for a free-to-play hole-in-one on hole number 2. Good luck. I hope you get the drop. And by the way, always use Grizzly 9 numbers if I haven't said it. P3 plus 35 max, no spin. Good luck. Hope you get it, and we'll see you on the next one.